Today, in this live webinar, we will learn about FAST Professional Freight Network and the options that the freight forwarder and the NVOCC have inside FAST in terms of networking and the possibility to showcase and present his company. So let's jump right on and understand what are we going to speak about today. So the main problem today in the freight forwarding industry is that since the mail introduction to the industry, so post-fax, since when we started to use the emails, we have always used emails in order to send freight quotations, bookings, and other communications related to each shipment. Today, we will show you another way on how to do it without using the main tool that now is in use in all of the industry, across industry, that is today the email. Since the introduction of the social media 10 years ago, we have changed the way that we are communicating. From one-to-one, we have changed the way to one-to-many. And we think that also the freight industry should move towards one-to-many approach. And what does we mean about that? Today, when a freight company pricing team wants to maintain a list of all their global agents and connections from which they are inquiring their main markets, usually they keeping those lists in emails or in Excel files. Now, those emails after 6 months or 1 year become irrelevant to the company because some of the connections are changing and you don't always have the best data and the correct data in order to continue and inquiring and continue connecting with those agents. Now, when the pricing team want to search and connect with global freight agents today, they need to use the internet or they need to use the global networks in order to search for new global freight agents. Here we will show you how you can search for global freight agents, connect with them, and always maintaining the best lists. Now, another thing that we will talk about today is the possibility to keep a streamed connection between your company and other freight agents, and of course, creating inquiries and quotations instead of one-to-one, but creating it one-to-many, always managing the receiving prices that we will always use the best price possible. So, in other ways, today in the industry, the small and medium businesses cannot maintain a streaming connection with more than 50 to 100 maximum connections without spending too much time on the activity of maintaining updated data, maintaining updated lists, and maintaining always the correct data, and all the team should always know with which agents they should work globally. In today's webinar, we will learn 4 main issues. First of all is how to create your company profile and showcase your company inside FAST. The second thing that we will learn today is how to create your professional freight network, which means like your old list of Excel become now a list inside FAST, okay, like your friends or connections in LinkedIn. The third thing is how to track your freight inquiries, always using the best price, and of course, sending automatic follow-ups to the quotation agents, and maintaining updated data of all global freight agents automatically. So let's jump right on, and I will just open here one of the users. Okay, I will use 2 users for this demonstration. The first one is Diego Martinez from Fast Cargo Spain, and the second one will be Angelo Luciano from Spedit Company. Okay, So let's jump right on to the first issue, and this is how to manage and create your freight network and your company profile. So first of all, when you register to FAST, you will arrive to this page. This is the home page, this is the home screen of the network portal, the network directory that you have. Here on top, you can find the network portal and the possibility to upgrade to a bigger plan. Here you can see your newsfeed, just like in LinkedIn, just like in Facebook and other social media. You could see the freight newsfeed, where you can always keep track on your partners and their activities. Here on this side, you will find the menu to create RFQ. This menu is used in order to create a request for quotation. We will show you later on how to request for quotations from your freight agents. Here, on the right side, you will find the recent discussions where you have all the recent discussions with other freight agents regarding a certain rate freight quotation or a certain shipments. So let's go on and enter to our company profile. Here on top, on the right, you will find the settings menu. Below the settings menu, you will find your company profile. Click on it in order to view your admin view of your company profile. This is your company profile. Here you can manage all of your company details. In order to edit any one of the details that you can find here, you simply need to click on any one of those pencils that you can see on the screens. All right? And let's just go on and have an overview of what this company profile includes. So first of all, I have my company name. Below it, in a little bit smaller, I have my company legal name, okay? So for example, if I write here MSC, here below I will write Mediterranean Shipping Company. Here I have the city of location of the company and how many connections this company has inside FAST. So how many freight agents they have inside their network directory. Below this, I have my markets. So here you can find the 10 markets that we serve. This company, for example, serving the first market countries are those 8 countries, and the secondary markets are those 5. You can always edit it using the pencil, which we will see immediately. If you click on Edit Company Profile, you will have the full screen of editing of all your company profile. This is your company logo, the company cover image, a little about us paragraph, your services, all of the services that you are giving. Of course, the colors of all of the profiles are inherited according to your company color. So you could suggest, you could decide and set your brand color inside FAST. Here on top, you see that we have used this little triangle color for all of the company theme color. Here below, you can find the company website, if this is the headquarters of the company, the year that this was founded, the company was founded, company type, and the company size. Below, you can find the certificates. Certificates could include networks, for example, that I am participating in, or any certificates or awards that I have received, for example, a IATA certificate or any other certificate that you see correctly to insert in this area. Below, you will find your connections in this company. All of the people that are connecting, that are users in this company with their pictures and their main services that they are handling. Of course, you can decide which one of your company users will be shown in this section right here. So take in consideration that you can add as many users as you want, even 100, but here in this section you can present, for example, only 5. Below in the section, you will see the section of locations. In this section, you will find all of the main branches of the company. So as we can see here, we have the head office in Valencia, the branch office in Castellón, Spain, and the branch office in Vigo. And below it, we have again the possibility to see only the news by this company, the news that is published by this company, and of course, to ask from this company a rate quotation. Again, this is the Create RFQ menu. It's the same as you have here in these services. Now let's see how we can edit each one of those fields. So I can click on, for example, let's go ahead and edit the services part. I click on services, and immediately you can see that I have opened the company edit page, and you can see that the field of the services, the customer services, which means the services that I am offering to my customers. In this section here, you have all of the possible services that you can give. You can decrease or increase the services that you're offering. So let's just go ahead and add all services. Here on top, I see that I have the cover image and my logo. I have my fast URL. So here I can decide what will be my URL that will be going with my company. Here I have the little company introduction, the main company data, okay, like for example, name, legal name, location. If I want to change the name or the legal name or the main email, I just click here on the little pencil and I can change anyone here. Take in consideration that this is humanly confirmed by one of our specialists and will be confirmed up to 24 hours. So this is, for example, you see send to admin button. Below, you can see the website link. If I have a network, I can offer services to my network as well. And below, I can see the market countries. As we can see before, I have 8 markets in first market countries and 5 markets in secondary market countries. Take in consideration that you can only add up to 10 market countries in each one of the markets. Below, I have my commodities. I can choose any type of commodity that I'm handling. I have my theme color, the company theme color, and I have my login URL. What is the login URL? If I just take it and let's create a new window and just go inside this login URL, I can see that I have a login URL branded with my brand colors, okay, with my brand logo. And this could be embedded in my website as a username and password of my customer portal. So this is a very, very important feature that we have here. When you have finished editing all of your main company data, you can go ahead and edit your team. In the team members, as you can see, I will find all of my team members. Each one of them, I can go inside and decide if he's active. So if I just deselect this active one, this user will not be able to log in anymore to the system. And if I remove the shared button here, the share checkbox, I am simply not showing this user on my company portal, on my company page. So here, for example, we take Alma and we remove the share. When I click on update and I just go and close this one and I go back to my, let me just refresh this page. As you can see here, now I have only 12 connections in the company, and I will not find the connection with the name Alma. If I click here on the little pencil, I will go back again directly to the team. If I want to see only the users that are in share stage, I click here on yes. And as you can see, Alma has disappeared, and I have here the count of only 12 users inside the company that will be presented. The next tab that we have here is the business units, where you can set up your global locations. So from your branch offices, head offices, any other location that you want to add, like, for example, a warehouse or a loading station, a CFS, container freight station, anything that you want to present here. By the way, if it's a CFS, you just mark here as warehouse, and this will be presented as a warehouse on your company profile. Okay, so again, you give a name, the country, and the basic data of this branch. Let me just open one branch so you can see how this is managed full. Let's go ahead to departments. Here I see that we didn't create nothing, but if you want, you can create a sales, operation, marketing department, and assign a department to a user. Here we have the configuration, the company configuration part, where you can, if you registered, for example, only as an air service company, you can again decide which type of services that you give. So you add more services to your company. So let's say now that I'm handling only air, ocean container, road, and rail. When I click on Save Changes, a new item has been created. Here are my certificates. I can edit only the certificates of WCA because everybody gets in automatically the FAST certificate. So here you can see the FAST badge, FAST company. All of the companies are receiving this badge automatically. Okay, all of the companies receiving this badge in automatically. But I can add another as many certificates that I wish here. Okay, so after we have understood the company profile, let us go ahead and see how other members can view my company profile. I jump off to the other user that I told you before with the name Angelo Luciano from Spedit Company. Let me just quickly refresh this page. And the first thing that I want to show you is the network directory. So how to create my freight network. And this is connecting to our previous issue on how to build and showcase your company profile. Because here you can see that your profile is being presented to other companies inside FAST. This is the way on which you can present your company and make yourself inviting for other companies to connect. So if I click, for example, on View Portal here on Fast Cargo Spain, I will open the company profile, and now I have the member view. You can see that I don't have any one of the pencils on the screen. This is the member view. Okay, this is fully responsible also, so you can play with it as you wish. And here you can see the company profile, right? And if I want to connect to this company, I just need to click on this button. Here I can see that I'm already connected. But if I have other company, for example, let me just jump on to Fast Search and click on another company, like, for example, let's take this one. Okay, so when I go inside, I see here the button Connect. Okay? So I will go back to my network portal, and now we can go ahead fully to the second issue on how to create and manage your network, your freight network or your network directory. So as we saw in the beginning, the company that I'm now using have about 40 connections in the system. If I go inside my network directory, here I have 3 tabs. The first tab is my network members. So all of the companies that are already friends with me, okay, that are already my connections, my partners, my global agents. So all of those are my connections. If I go to fast search, I can search from all of the companies inside fast. By the way, if you want to hide your company from the search result, easily just go inside your company profile and remove the checkbox web shared. I will show you this later. So here in this area, you can scroll and just look for the right company to connect. But if you don't want to scroll just like this, you use this search field. And this search field are working on the name of the company, the country of the company. So for example, if I click on Italy, if I write Italy, I can find here all of the Italian freight agents that are not yet my agent and that are potential for me. So when I go inside, let's say that I want to see King Logistics and Trading International. So I just click on it. Again, I will open the company profile. I can read and see that this company is from Milan, and they have also the branch in Naples. Okay, I see that they don't have any news yet published, all right? And I can see that they have only one connection. Now you're probably asking yourself, why on those connections I don't have any email or contact details? Also here on the top of the company, at least here they have added it inside the About Us section, but you can see that we don't include any connection details. And let me show you why. I click now on Connect to King Logistic and Trading, and now King Logistic and Trading has received the request to join my freight network. If I return back to my network portal, and I head again to my network directory, you can see that inside my network directory, you have the companies that are already your connections. And when I click on a company that is already my connection, look what happened. I opening a directory view of the company with all the contact details like telephone, fax, email, URL, the map positioning, introduction of the company, all of the services that the company is giving, and of course the global contacts. So if I go here and I can find that I can find the email of Juliana, and of course if they have managed their certificates. If I go down, for example, to one bigger company, let's say the one that we have just now seen, the Fast Cargo Spain. One moment, let me just jump on. Oh, okay, here it is. So if I click on it, as you can see in the contacts, I have all of my contacts, okay, with their pictures and their emails, and I can decide to whom I want to send the connections, okay, to whom I want to send an email, or to whom I want to send a chat. So this is the network directory. If I want to view the invitations that I have received inside Fast System, I just head on to this invitation tab. When I click on invitation, I can find all of the pending invitation that I have sent to other companies and waiting for their approval. And here I have also the possibility to accept if someone has asked me a connection. So let's say that I've received this one asking me a connection, and I click on his name. When I click, I again head on to my to the company's page with all of their certificates and their connections, and I can see that they are from Iran. And when I going and accepting their invitation, okay, I can head on, now I am connected, and now I can head on back to my network portal and find this Iranian company network directory with all of their contacts. So let's just head on to S. Of course, also here you can search by name in order to save time. Okay, so also here I can search whatever I want. Okay, so just to make it easier. So if I click here, again, now I can see the contacts with all of their emails and telephones. Okay, so only after I've created a connection is practically where I find all my updated network directory. Now, if you maintain all of your connections inside this directory, and in front of you, the other agents, so for example, ABIPA, is maintaining their data also inside FAST, you will always have the best updated data about your global agents. So for example, if they change their locations, if they change their phone number, their fax number, their URL, their emails, no need anymore to maintain Excel lists. This will be automatically updated on your network directory. So this is a very important feature, and of course, everything is completely for free for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next subject that we have. And the next, before the next subject, I just want to show you one quick thing, and this is here, this little notification button. If I click on it, I go to see my notifications. So first of all, I can see that I have a new connection request from PSL Cargo Service Incorporation. I have received a new RFQ, request for quotation, from Fast Cargo Spain. Comfort Cargo approved my connection request. I got a new connection request from Seperon Tarabar International. This is the same company that we have now seen. And as you can see, those are all of the notification. If I click on one of the notification, I head on to the exact place where I can see and manage my notification. So for example, now I have clicked on a notification that someone has approved my connection. So of course, I will go to my network members tab inside my network directory in order to view. One anecdote that I want to add here, if I go to Fast Search, and let's say I'm looking for an agent not yet in Fast. So for example, GG Cargo. When I see that my agent is not yet inside Fast, I can invite him. It's very, very simple procedure. As you can see here on the side, you have some suggestions and tips on how to get the most out of your search. For example, make sure that the keywords are spelled correctly, or try a different keyword, etc., etc. But if you're looking for someone not yet on Fast, you can invite them using this text area here. So you can just add as many emails as you want, okay? So for example, I can just send it to support@fastapps.com. And if I make a comma separation, I can add as many additional emails as I want. So for example, apps@fast-apps.com. When I click on invite, the system will now send on my behalf, will send two emails, one to this email and the second one to that email, and inviting them to connect. If they will use the link that generated through the email in order to register, they will be automatically connected to me. So if you want to create your network member directory as coherent with your business today, you should invite your agents to participate with you inside this network directory. And this is how you can do it. I can tell you that in the next week, we will introduce some additional features to this fast search, like, for example, the filters in order to look, for example, for market countries, or looking only for headquarters. The second thing that we will add is the possibility to invite agents by loading an Excel file or CSV file. This will be updated within the next week. And another thing that we are adding here is fast approved company. We will add a little checkbox here next to the companies that are approved by FAST. If you want to be FAST approved company, you could simply contact us in our support inbox. So you feel free to send us an email to support@fastapps.com, or simply click on the little question mark here. And when you click on it, you will open the contact form, or you can search for a frequently asked question regarding the system. So for example, how can I connect my email to FAST? So for example, if you want, you can use FAST as your email client. Here I can click on my envelope, and I will find my email client just like in Outlook or in Gmail. I have here my inbox and sent, spam, trash, everything that I have. Okay, so I have it here directly, and one that I click, I open my the window, okay, of the reading, of the message reading, and from here I can reply all, forward, and if you are a pro user, you have here additional features to just connect and attach those mails to any one of your shipments or quotations. So just a little anecdote about the help. So our next issue is about request for quotation. So if you remember how we have started this webinar, this session, we are started by understanding that since the email introducing to the freight forwarding industry, nothing has been changed. So it's more than 15 years that we are still using the same methods of communication. Each time that I want to ask for a discount, each time that I want to request a new freight quotation, I need to go to my lists, if I don't remember which agent I'm using in a particular market. Let me give you an example. For example, I am a freight forwarder. My main countries are 20, my main markets are 20 countries that are my main areas of specialty. But if one of my customers that are from my country, let's say that I am Italian forwarder, and one of my customers pick up the phone and call me and ask me if I can give him rate from a country that I'm not managing yet, or I don't have a good connection or a good agents and a good rates, what should I do? So for example, if my customer calling me and saying, listen, every time we are ordering from China, but in this time, in this particular moment, I have found a new supplier, a very, very good supplier for me for this particular shipment, and I need 3 or 4 containers from Pakistan instead of China. And I don't have an agent in Pakistan. What I do today? Today I'm heading to my, for example, global freight network like WCA, FCN, Americas Alliance, AFBN, etc. And I'm looking for agents from those countries. There are good connections for me because I'm with them on the same network. But if I'm not a member on the network, or if I don't find a particular member in this area of specialty, then I need to go and search the web. And when I'm searching the web, and also when I'm searching the freight networks, both of these procedures require for me a significant amount of time. And in the end, I should take those contact details, use them in my email in order to send multiple emails and following up on them in order to get the best price for my customer. Because of course, I don't want that my customer will use another agent for this particular shipment, because I want to maintain all of his traffic. And this is, of course, our main concern as freight forwarders. So when I'm looking for an agent in a special area, I can, again, simply go to my network directory and add a special agent from this area. I can add as many agents as invite them. Inside FAST, we have already more than 10,000 shared companies, so you can search between and invite them to connect. But let's say now that I already have, as you can see here, an agent, a very good agent in Pakistan, that I already added to my FAST directory. So now when I have a directory of agents, I just click on here on any one of my quick create RFQ menu. So let's say that I need an FCL rates, for example, and those FCL that I need are starting from Pakistan and should arrive to Italy. And I need only FOB rates. So as you can see here, we are starting from the house and arriving to the house. But if I change it, I arrive to the master and I change to the master. So here I can choose my physical address. So let's take the port of Karachi. And I will arrive to the port of Ravenna. I click on next. The next thing that I will need to describe to the system in order to send a freight quotation is my Incoterms. So shipment terms, who is paying, the importer or the exporter, the sender or the receiver? So let's say I am paying in Italy, so my receiver. And in this case, I want to quote a FOB rate. Here below, you can see a little explanation what is a FOB, also for the employees that are not so familiar with all Incoterms. If I want to change, I simply click back on FOB and I can change to FAST or any other. I click on next. The next step that I have is goods details. I can work on a single line. So let's say I need 320 boxes. Or I can work on many lines. So I need 320 boxes, a 140 box, and 140 high cube open top. And of course, I can add the weight and the volume, and I can request for unstackable, reefer, insurance requested, and IMO cargo, dangerous materials. Here I click on next. And as you can see here, immediately I find a list filtered only with my global agents that are handling this kind of service, so an FCL service, a full container load, and are all from the market of origin, or from the market, or from the country of destination. So all of those agents are potentially a good agents to ask from them this quotation. But let's say that I know another agent in a different country that could give me a very good price from Pakistan as well. So for example, I know that my Spanish partner or my Italian partner can give me a very, very good rates also from Pakistan to Italy. So when I click on all partners, I can simply view all of my partners that are in my global freight network. Okay, so every partner that in my directory, I can just mark him and ask this RFQ to him. Now, if I send it to more than one company, okay, so let's just create this rate freight quotation to all of those companies. So I'm sending this to 8 people at once. So instead of copy pasting again and again the email, making sure that the name is correct, because you know how many times you are mixing the names, and when it's arrived to the agent that's supposed to quote, he's thinking that you are making shopping because he see another name on the dear someone. So you don't need even to consider the name and those mistakes anymore. You just mark as many companies as you want, click on next, and simultaneously, when I click on confirm and send, the system will create 8 different requests for quotations, and those 8 different requests for quotation will be registered in my outgoing RFQ. And now I should wait for the reply from all of the 8, or let's say the fastest 4 or the fastest 3, in order to understand the best price that I should use for this shipment. So in the title, I could write, "Hi, please advise best FOB rates from Karachi to Havana." Okay, and let's just say that I put it in the comment as well. And here I can decide if I want also pickup and delivery, but the system also already understands that I need only the master. If I want to add the picture of goods or any other picture, dimensions, anything that I want, I can simply click on the browse and upload as many files as I want. And when I finish, I click on confirm and send. As you can see, the request accepted successfully, and the dialog will close in 5 seconds. Now, when I go to my outgoing RFQ, I will find 8 separate requests for quotations that have been sent to 8 separate agents instead of sending it by email. All of the agents has received an email, and if they will not answer within the next half a day or 24 hours, depend on the hour on which I'm sending the request for quotation, they will get an automatic reminder. So you don't need to send a follow-up reminder or any reminder in your email after sending those quotations. If you didn't receive the price yet, you can simply click on not offered yet. You go inside back to the same request for quotation, only with the particular partner, Rising Star Logistics, for example, and I can still edit any one of my tabs. But when I receive already the offer, the request for quotation get blocked. So let's just go ahead back. Sorry about that. This is a different window. And let's just go back to our incoming. Oh, sorry about that. All right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to confirm the rates that was just sent, and I'm going to offer a price as one of the partners. So just bear with me one moment when I'm relogging in, because if you're not using the system for more than 20 minutes, the system will log you off in automatically. This is for security reasons. Take it, please, in consideration, and don't leave any data open without saving it. Okay, so let me just bring my window back. And again, I'm connected as Spedit. As you can see here, I have received the new notification. Fast Cargo Spain send a request for quotation. If I go to my homepage, I will find it also here on my recent discussions. One moment, you see Diego Martinez created new request for quotation. And if I want to answer to him, I click on incoming RFQ. I go to my incoming request for quotation. I see here that I received this request from Fast Cargo Spain, from Pakistan to Italy. Okay, I see here from Karachi to Ravenna. And if I click here on the discussion, I can say, "Hey, Diego, thanks for your request. Will and best rates ASAP." Okay, so as you can see, we are holding a discussion table related to each one of your requests for quotation. Okay, so if I now speaking with Angelo, other agents will not be able to see what I'm writing with Angelo in regarding to this particular request. If I go inside to offer your best, I arrive to my summary window where I see that the request is for FCL FOB from Pakistan, Karachi, Port of Karachi to Ravenna. Only the master has been requested. I can see the subject, the comments, the good details, all of the goods that I have, and I have my, if I have files, I can download them. Let me just go ahead and offer my best price. Of course, here I can also attach, in the browse, I can also attach my particular, okay, so as you can see here, I can attach any quotation printout that I want. So the PDF, I'm attaching it right here, and I'm offering my best price. So let's say euro 3,600. I'm offering my best price. Of course, all of the prices are automatically converted to dollars according to today's rate of exchange of Bloomberg. And this is for you to be able to better understand your best price, because if one has offered you the price in euro and the other one in British pound and the other one in dollar and the other one in I don't know, lei, so in the end, in order for you to understand the best price, we must show you it in a dollar. So now I go back here to the first user that has requested this freight, and I can find my price here on Spedit. If I go inside, now you can see that you will not be able to edit any one of the screens. Okay, everything is locked, apart from viewing the reply, viewing the files that has been uploaded. So for example, if I have uploaded my PDF of quotation, I can see it here. And then I have my outcomes page. In my outcomes page, I can decide to approve and book or to reject this sales proposal. If I want to approve and book, I can select from the list of shippers that I already used in the past, and consignees and billing customers, or I can create a new one using this little plus button, where I will see I can create a name, country, and all of the details of the shipper, the consignee, and everything that you need for the booking. I write here the customer reference, the consignee reference, the billing customer reference, and of course, the reference of the shipment. So I will have all of the data here. When I finished, I just click on Approve and Book. Here I didn't select nothing, so let me just select myself as the shipper, the consignee, and the customer, and I will approve and book. So also your agents, when they are sending to you a booking and they have created a shipper and a consignee one time, they will not need to reinsert the data again. This data will be always maintaining on your screen. Here, if I go back to my Spedit portal, I find that I've received a new booking. Congratulations, new booking received. Okay, and this is the booking. I can go to my bookings table. I will find this booking, and now I can start operating. Okay, because this has been confirmed, and I can find the booking details here with all of the details of the shipper, the consignee, and the billing receiver. So, as you see, we have given free of charge to global freight agents the possibility to go ahead, create their company profile for free, showcase their company to other agents, invite their agents to create their network directory or search from fast companies. This is also a possibility. So the first thing is to create your company and present it. The second is to create your network directory in order for you to maintain the best data all the time and the best agents, and of course invite all of your global agents that you are usually working with. Then you have the possibility to send a request for quotation, and you have automatic follow-up to make sure that the other side will reply to those requests. And the last but not least is the possibility, the opportunity to book and send all the details directly using the FAST system. Now, this is only the free features, and the system is very, very, very big. We have a full management platform on the back. This webinar is the first webinar that we are doing, but we are going to make many, many webinars along the way. The second webinar will be published in the next weeks. And on the next webinar, we will go a little bit deeper on how to better manage and better send requests for quotations, or better answer quotation requests, and of course uploading your agreements, buying and selling agreements, and not need even to book and to quote to your customers or to your global agents. You could automatically offer your rates online only to your network directory. The last thing that I want to finish with is the newsfeed. And just to quickly, I'm sure that everybody's using or Facebook or LinkedIn or Google Plus or any other social media. So you're probably familiar with this, but I just wanted to make you comfortable in using the company news, because this is the main place for you to communicate with other global agents that are your network. By the way, only your network of agents can see your news, not everybody on FAST. Take it into consideration. This is why you should build a big network of agents in order to broadcast your news to everybody. And of course, you see their news and you can participate and collaborate and create better connections. So let me just create a news. Welcome, you send requests for air shipments. Let me just add here air shipments. I will add a little, okay, just to mark it as a tag. Welcome to send any requests for air shipments to or from Spain. Sorry, Italy. Here I decide if this is an internal communication only for my users, only for my internal users inside my company, or publicly to all of my freight agents. I can upload my photo. So here, for example, I will choose this photo, and I can position, and I can corp, and I can do whatever I want. I click on done. So here I can see my photo. And I have here advanced features. So for example, if I want to postpone and publish this only from tomorrow, I can decide it here. Or let's say that I want to publish it only till tomorrow, because on Friday it will not be relevant anymore. Or for example, if I want this to be only on specific countries. So for example, if I want to broadcast and show this news only to agents in specific countries like Afghanistan, I just choose here as many countries as I want. Only the connections from those countries will see my news. Okay, now I will delete it. I will click on all countries. I will choose public, close the advanced, and publish. As you can see, this is a very simple procedure, just like in Facebook or LinkedIn. And you can see immediately that the news has been created and published. When I click on it, with the text, and of course I have all the tags. I can add emails, links, anything that I want, and this will be generated as link. And here I can edit it simply as I created. I can edit and of course delete. If I want to delete, I just click, and I have deleted this page. So guys, our hour is finished. I don't want to take any more of your time. So I want to really thank you so much for participating. As I told you before, our next webinar, we will publish the dates in the next days. And I hope to see you all in our other webinars, and to see you all networking inside FAST. I hope that you will all enjoy networking. And if you have any concerns, any questions, or any ideas that you want to share with us, or suggestions for our system, feel free to connect with us using Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Vimeo, or sending us a support ticket, just like I showed you before, or an email to support@fastapps.com. I was Adam Yaron, and I had a very good time presenting this webinar to you. I hope that you enjoy. And you can always come back to this page and view again this webinar, the recording of the webinar. And again, I hope that you enjoy this session. Have a great day if you are in the morning, so have a great day. If you're in the evening, have a great evening. And again, goodbye to everybody, and have fun communicating and networking. Bye-bye.